Matrixx and Rhodes show fans, we are back with another video, and we're going to be talking about Samuel L. Jackson here in this video. As you guys know, Samuel L. Jackson portrayed Jedi Master Mace Windu in the Star Wars prequels. Now, Sam Jackson has made it very, very clear in the past that he doesn't believe that Mace Windu is dead. And guys, I agree with him to a certain extent, okay? To a certain extent. Now, Mace Windu got his hand chopped off and he fell out of the Chancellor's office in Revenge of the Sith. That's the last time we saw him. Samuel L. Jackson said, "I don't think I'm dead. I'm somewhere out there." And George Lucas even kind of backed this as well. But we know now Disney is actually in charge of Star Wars now. And we've heard nothing really from them on Mace Windu. Nothing. I don't believe there's anything in the canon that suggests he's still out there alive somewhere. But now that The Mandalorian has come out, and also, The Rise of Palpatine came back in that movie too. It was pretty dumb, pretty stupid. But Samuel L. Jackson wants to come back, and he wants it to be known he wants to come back. Check this out. Samuel L. Jackson still wants Mace Windu to return to Star Wars. Now, I don't have a problem with that whatsoever, but he actually talked to Bryce Dallas Howard, who has directed episodes of The Mandalorian, asking her to bring him back. Now, I don't know how much influence she actually has on him coming back to The Mandalorian, and I really don't agree with him coming back in The Mandalorian. But he said this here, referencing Mace Windu coming back. He said, quote, "The only person I've ever said that to about coming back was Bryce Dallas Howard. I just did a movie with her and she directs episodes of The Mandalorian. So I go, so you think you might be able to hook a brother up? I mean, you like me, right? And she's like, I love you. You're amazing. So put me back in. I'm ready. Put me in, coach. I'll learn the lightsaber left-handed." Of course, he got his right hand chopped off by Anakin in Revenge of the Sith. Now, he doesn't necessarily say The Mandalorian, but we know he's pretty much referencing The Mandalorian. This doesn't make any sense right here to me. Now, in Revenge of the Sith, I don't know exactly how old Mace Windu is. I'm assuming he's probably something like 55. And by the time The Mandalorian comes along, that takes place 5 years after Return of the Jedi. And in between Sith and A New Hope, that's 20 years. And from there to the OT takes place around 6 years. So you're looking at 26 years, almost 30 years right there. So Mace Windu could be like, he'd be pretty old. 85, 90 years old, something like that, if my math is correct. I just don't see him being around doing the original trilogy and not doing anything. Because if he was around doing the original trilogy, I'm pretty sure that he'd be trying to go after Sidious and Vader. He would know that they're out there. Of course, the Empire is going around. So why wouldn't he do anything? Obi-Wan never mentioned him. And when Yoda died, he said, told Luke, "When I die, the last of the Jedi will you be?" Well, Mace Windu is a fully trained Jedi. He would be out there. Now, when Yoda said that, I took that as pretty much gospel. The last of the Jedi. Now, we know that Ahsoka's out there, but Ahsoka is not a Jedi. She was never fully trained. There's other Force users out there, but they're not Jedi. But Mace Windu is a fully trained Jedi. Now, what would actually make more sense is to have Mace Windu in the Obi-Wan show. Now, the rumor is some Jedi is actually seeking out Obi-Wan Kenobi. That would have been a perfect opportunity right there to bring in Mace Windu in the Obi-Wan show. And in that show, Mace Windu meets his demise. Now, I don't see Mace Windu dying to Inquisitors. Mace Windu going up against Vader and losing, that probably would have been a good tie-in right there. But Mace Windu coming back to The Mandalorian seems out of place to me. It does. But there's a huge gap between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope. He fits into that time frame right there. But we'll have to see. I mean, I don't think he's going to be in the Obi-Wan show. It would make sense, but he's not a part of it. But The Mandalorian, I just don't see that. I don't see how he would actually fit into that. He's too old, and the Jedi are completely wiped out at that point, except Force users, but he's a Jedi. Maybe the backstory could be that between Sith and A New Hope, he can actually be out there trying to recruit other Jedi or something like that. Kind of like a rebuilding the Jedi Order, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I wouldn't mind a Mace Windu show with Sam Jackson. Maybe they can even do a backstory, you know, young Mace Windu, but they probably have to get a new actor or do some serious de-aging, seeing like a 30-year-old Mace Windu. That'd be pretty good. That'd be pretty good. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Matrixx and Rhodes show fans, Sam Jackson ready to come back as Mace Windu. Just not The Mandalorian for me. Just not there. Anyway, guys, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.